Hello people, we are here again, and today we are going to be talking about somebody popular, somebody that you already know, that we already know, but I'm sure you don't know some things about him. So today we are going to be giving you that news, that gist. It's also news, and we are talking about Demi Adebayo. I'm sure you guys don't know who that is, but when I call the name that is popularly known by now, you will know. We are talking about Isbae. Now you know. Do you know? Did you know his name was Demi Adebayo?
I knew him as Adebayo because my guy, but
you know. Well, you didn't know it's Demi.
So let's meet our not so celebrity. You know, you may introduce yourself. So for those of you that don't know the show,
it's Tiwa Says, of course. I'm sure you know this is Tiwa Says, and this is, of course,
your favorite boy. How many favorite boys do you have? One, the ugly.
Like I said, we are now talking about a celebrity, not the ugly. We are talking about a real celebrity. We are talking about Isbae. Now that I've called this name, I've mentioned this name, I'm sure you all know that. Oh, Isbae, he's popular. He's a, skit maker, TikToker, YouTuber,
music share.
Actor,
he doesn't like people knowing that. But yeah.
His popular podcast is called what?
Curiosity Made Me Ask.
Curiosity Made Me Ask. I'm sure you've seen a lot of episodes on that.
Very
with a lot of celebrities and all that. And I've been wondering that this guy, where did you even come from? Like, where did you come from? Like, it's just like his growth was so
like rapid,
like
sharp, organic growth.
Just like that. Like, and then the caliber of people that he brings to his podcast. Like, how did you get to know these people? Like, how did this happen? How do you know this in just this short while? Okay, so I'm going to be telling you that. Did you guys know that his father is Kamal Adebayo, popularly known as Sake? Sake. He used to be very popular. He's dead now. He died 2 years ago. Right. He used to be popular in Yoruba movies. He used to do bad boy in Yoruba movies.
Bad man.
Where you see bad man, kidnapper, armed robber. That's his father. And then he used to have, funny slangs, all those street slangs. Right. And then he used to do thug and all that. So he was quite popular. He was a veteran actor. He was also a director as well, a filmmaker generally. So he was quite popular. So now I know, when an after that, okay, so this is his father. No wonder the apple does not fall
far from the tree.
I think that's where he got all that is abusing.
Do you know that? 2 bananas, like my director like to say. Do you know that this guy he's not particularly rude, but what gives you the F1 tree to bring our not so celebrities, like he likes to call every celebrity that comes on the show?
Not exactly a celebrity.
You will see a made man and tell your people that is not a so-called celebrity, and then his questions are always very triggering. If you know you have anger issues,
don't go to his podcast.
Imagine me asking our beautiful Tiwa Says that, why? It's not funny.
Let's hear him.
As a not so Gen Z mama that you are, why do you have too many piercings?
I don't think piercings has anything to do with Gen Z. It doesn't have anything to do with being Gen Z or not. It just has to do with being a piercing lover. You just like piercing, and I like piercing.
Mama, there is a stereotype for people that has multiple piercings.
What's the stereotype, please?
Mama, come on. In this part of the world, we have a stereotype for piercings, tattoos. You see a young lady with tattoos, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? You as a Nigerian, answer me.
I'm a Nigerian, and I'm like, oh, I like that. Yeah.
Hey, she's one of the 1%, guys. She's one of the 1%. We all know what I am saying. For those of you that know, comment it so she sees.
Normal is boring. Have you heard that?
Bayu Babi.
Normal is boring.
Bayu Babi.
Back to Bayu,
Normal is not boring.
So, did you know that Bayu is 29? He's 29.
Very young adult. Very young adult.
In case you are confused about his age, you are thinking, he's big, so maybe he's in his 30s or he's 29. And he's very, very single. Just in case.
Shoot your shot, guys.
He's very single. And he didn't start by doing skits and all that. He started by acting, really. But maybe, he didn't really, it wasn't really his line. It didn't really gel for him, So I started making skits. And the skits, and what brought him to limelight was the comedy video that he did with Macaroni. Macaroni
sorry.
featured him in his comedy show, and that was what brought him to limelight in 2021.
So if you ask me, it's not like he could not act. He can act,
Of
right?
course he can act.
Because like she said, the tree fruits fall from...
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yes. So that might not have brought him into limelight. Doesn't mean he can't.
No, of course he can act.
I mean, the Baba, I saw a video of him acting with the father. And he did a very good job,
they used to do stuff together.
And Baba too sang, you know, if it's not your calling, it's not your calling. He doesn't necessarily like telling people this aspect of his life. You know, telling people that he sang or he was a musician. But he was a musician.
Yes.
Like Nax Boy.
He had his debut in 2020. But, you know.
You know, fly. I think most of these comedians they like venturing into music first.
Yes, now you venture into everything. It's the one that
he did. Nas Boy did. Good luck to Nas. He was able to like come out to limelight. Do you guys know Shanks Comedy was a musician too?
Wow.
He sang, but his song no pass. Now him and the family members, yeah. And then sometimes, you know, there's no finance to aid these their like careers in music. Because music, you need so much finance.
Yeah, and consistent oneself. Yes.
Consistent.
You have to be consistent. You can't just do. You have to have money.
I'm sure she don't know the song, but for those of you that are like Bayu, Shank comedy lovers, you will know this in Lolo sound. But yeah, you know, I'll let her continue what she was saying.
So what was I even saying before he interrupted me?
She was
saying
about
he said that he acted, you know, he used to be an actor, or he started with acting, of course, because his father, you know, was a veteran actor, filmmaker, director, and all that. So, you know, he must have been following his dad to movie sets. And like, maybe I didn't mention before, but his father had he was in the movie industry for over 40 decades. You know, I told you that he was
years.
40 decades. He wasn't just an actor, he was a filmmaker, he was a director. So he's a veteran. He's been there for a while. And I also forgot to tell you that he died at the age of 86. So he lived a full life, you know. And I didn't give you his mom's name as well. His mom's name is Adekumilola Odumosu. And you know, it's so funny that we don't know if he had siblings, because nothing is ever talked about whether his sister, his brother. We only know about him. So is he an only child? We don't know about that yet.
For a fact.
Exactly. So he was always going everywhere with his dad, you know. And they also did movies together at some point. You know, the father was also very funny. I told you that he had his own slangs that he used to use then in movies and all that. So it's no wonder that he's able to, you know, bring all these veterans, all these celebrities on his show. You know, and that show, what would you say about the show?
Well, I think the show is fun, but very triggering, if you ask me.
Yeah.
If you get, like I said earlier, no good at show. Because if he, you know, he has brought a lot of celebrities, like she said. And most of them, for example, what is the name of this our lady, this our mama?
Kate Henshaw.
That's a typical Nigerian mom for you there. Like, at any opportunity she gets, she wants to spark him or give him a dirty slap. Typical a brain reset, because she's like, why are you asking me this question? Why? Maybe he should start prepping his, you know, guests on his show.
It won't be fun again now. That's what makes it fun now.
Did you see the one with this Kiss Daniels bouncer?
Yes.
You just kept on saying, I'll buy it. And the man is like big and huge. And
that was hilarious as well.
I don't think the man even answered any question directly. All he just kept on saying, I'll buy it. And this man's slap can twist his head.
But I'm telling you,
imagine you
from his size.
In a 3-size body.
Now that you're getting so much fame and attention, you must see Kiss Daniel as a competition, right?
Kiss Daniel as a competition? Ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn kọjá ẹnu ẹ o. Even though they say where we there are supposed to brush you badly. Have you ever seen your boss as your competition?
Because that man was like 3 times bigger than me.
I like the one with Simi though, you know, she was like cool,
chill. Simi is a chill person.
Yeah, she's very chill. She was just giving it to him like that, you know. She was not violent.
I think
that's people that will be abusing you and still be smiling, abusing you in a nice way, but you know that they are abusing you.
I know that person that is like that. That's Bobby. Because when Bobby came on the show, Bobby insulted Bayu so many times that even him realized that it's like, I am getting stoned on my own show. Yes. Like, he was, he twists his questions in a sense that, or in a way that you feel like you offended him, because he was like, why didn't you bring the major celebrities, the skit makers, to promote your London tour? And he was like, he brought the major skit makers. He just didn't bring the upcoming, like you understand? So
When promoting one of your previous show, Identity Crisis,
Right.
you made skits mimicking content creators. You understand? According to reviews, the show eventually did good. But don't you think the show could have done better if you were smart enough to use identity of top content creators like
For the promo or on stage?
both? When we were promoting the show, like that, you told people, and I was waiting that, okay,
When will I do you?
it could have helped you.
I used the top skit makers. The most recognizable ones. The ones that their fan base is really large. And the ones without scandal. I can explain further.
Don't, for who? For who? It's not moving.
yeah, I find it very intriguing and very interesting to watch his shows. But
Another thing to say about that is skit making. Obviously, with this is a podcast now, he has kind of carved a niche for himself.
Right.
Because his skits were not giving him this much traction. So I like the fact that he found what best suits him, and he's going after it, which is the podcast. It is really giving him a lot of views and recognition, and a lot of people are just like, this is nice, that kind of thing. Unlike the skits, not that the skits was not doing well, but the podcast is doing better.
Yeah. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, because if at every point in time change is constant, so if you cannot tell when the change is necessary, that's where we have a problem. Because take for example, Isbae. Isbae is a very good comedian, but I think he does better songs than comedy. My opinion, though, because if you see his songs are making waves. Like Umbrella. Umbrella was one of the songs that trended. Was it earlier this year or late last year? The song was a banger. It was on every speaker, every doorstep. It makes a lot of sense. Do you understand? So yeah, I'm speaking about who, I can give many other examples. The idea is just to know when to switch. This Dari Atalade was a very good musician, but he changed. He's one of the artists that brings foreign artists into Nigeria. Like he brought people like Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, and the likes. So just know when to change, know when to switch. Know when this particular field is not favoring you.
Yeah,
and then
knows
you switch
what
it
best
up.
suits you.
Yeah.
You don't have to go with the flow. You just have to look. There's nothing wrong in trying different things to find that thing that is really, really for you.
Yeah. So
Okay, I told you that he's single. Yes, he's single, but let's not forget that he had a relationship at one time with Momiwa.
Mama
of
Kes.
Momiwa of the Mr. Macaroni
yeah.
show. That relationship, I guess he lasted away. It was fun while, but it didn't last for too long.
He was in love.
Obviously. But it didn't last for too long because they are no longer together. And it begs the question, because like I told you, it was Macaroni that brought him to limelight, because Macaroni used to feature him on his own comedy show, and after a while, he just stopped. So we don't know now if it is related, because Mommy Watu is on Macaroni, so we don't know if it's related to that or also related to the fact that he wanted to stand alone and be his own person. So that's tricky there. What do you think?
Well, I don't think that can be a thing, because on this, his curiosity made me ask. He has brought Mr. Macaroni on his show. So if they had a misunderstanding, I don't think he would want to bring such a person on his show.
I didn't know, guys. They'd have got him right.
But like, I just feel like at every point in time, a man needs to stand on his own.
Yeah, true.
This is most even common with the Igbos, in the sense that if you go learn work, he did boy. Like if you do boy for Oga go settle you to go start. I was just giving like an illustration. Before Mama cut me up, or off, yeah. For an Igbo man, you go learn work, they go settle you, you stand on your own. So I think after doing it for a while, he just thought that, okay, maybe it's best time to like start mine. And, I think the skit making, he was going through the route of Mr. Macaroni. Because after every Mr. Macaroni has this thing of moving back and doing, oh my God, or something. But for Baby, he'll be like, fuck shit. I don't know. I watch him a lot, Sha. So he was going through the route of Mr. Macaroni. I don't think that was his style. That was why he was unable to pull that crowd. But now he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
All purity makes me act. I've told you people before, my English is from Puerto Rico. So yeah, and he's doing pretty well now.
Yeah, he's doing very well for himself. And just in case you are wondering, he's Yoruba. He's from the southwest.
When you hear
his
Adebayo,
father too is from Yoruba, and they are Muslims. His father was Muslim, so he's Muslim as well. So just in case you are wondering.
Yeah, I have a lot of wonderings because
Let's
for a fine young, I was going to say kids, but I don't want people to start thinking plenty. Of all names, why be you?
Isbae.
Like, why?
Well, I wouldn't know.
Who send this question to him? Because why?
But it's working for him now. Is the
Isbae.
name not working for you?
Isbae.
Yeah, because Bayu, usually it's people that are Bayo. Their name is Bayo that they call Bayu. And you know his surname is Adebayo. So it can be like, oh, it's Bayu. Bayu is a short form for Bayo. If your name is Bayo, they can say Bayu. So they can say it's Bayu.
I'd like to hear from your horse's mouth too. So you guys should let him know. Let him tell us.
Let us know.
Bayu.
Okay, that will be all. Or do you have anything else to say? Do you have anything else to enlighten them on Isbae?
Yes, Isbae, please come out and tell us why why
you are single.
Yes, and what happened between you and Mama Kes? Because I noticed that in one of your videos, that the one you brought Shanks in, Shanks asked you something as regards this relationship, and you ended it. What are you running away from? What skeleton do you have inside your cupboard? Let us see this skeleton.
Let us
Is it
know.
a skeleton or Egbaji skeleton?
This next episode is where you get to ask me any question.
There was a time you're in a relationship.
Moving on.
I die if I move on. We need to move on. I go up, polish you. When you do, I will thief, I will carry paper.
This is the end of the show.
If I will, if you open camera, I will use this to slap your face. The time in a relationship with Momiwa, they call her Kes Mama. She's a pretty lady. What happened?
I'm sorry, guys. I went a little bit too far with that one. But please let us know. Let's hear your relationship life. Why are you single? Because you're a fine boy. You happen to be doing well for yourself. Are you swinging the other way? No. Let us know.
I'm not the one that said that one.
It's a question, though. Like, are we not free to ask questions? It's a free world. So let us know that. Yeah, and I think I have many more questions. For those of you that have questions, please let us know too.
Yeah, put it in the comment section.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to you.
We always get
So why don't you click the like button now and also subscribe so that you can get notifications for our future videos. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles at The Eagle Online.
Up and grateful. Share this video.
Next time. Bye.
Up and grateful. Share this video.